like this. Yeah, I love days like this. They're here. Here comes the sun. Oh, 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 oh. I doubt that's how the lyrics go there. Yeah. Greetings over the diaspora to those that don't speak the languages that we speak. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. To those who are coming here for the very first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please just start by subscribing if this is content that resonates with you or you've been looking for me. Thank you so much. And those who are returning, thank you so much. Those who are returning but are not subscribing, please, let's do the most. Let's subscribe. Please like, please share, please comment. Please, let's engage in the comment section. I really enjoy learning from you guys as well on that. But regular greeting, welcome back. Everybody Stoners United, the Wake and Bake gang, the queer unconscious, the knowledge seekers, the black consciousness gang, the politics gang, Tawoza Gogo gang, Makosi gang, Chakra Hands Tarot Card gang, woke gang, anti-woke gang, knowledge seekers, knowledge collectors, as long as we're all here in love and light. Thank you so much for being here yet again. It is still the season of Seth and we're continuing with our series. I thought we were going to go into the stones today because, yeah, I got new babies. I cannot stop. It's like plants and myself and stones and myself. But yeah, I will stop one day. But yeah, until maybe I have a whole tower of them or something. But thank you so much for watching the video. The adverts. Please continue watching the ads. Please, thank you so much for the support. Please get the ebook, get the Cosmic Resonance box. Thank you so much for those who managed to put their purchases in. For the Ma'at season, we're going to put it out a bit earlier because I might be not available in the Ma'at season. The first week, not the first, the second week? Second or third week, Ma'at season, I might not be. So I think I'm going to get those out a bit earlier. So I think Boma D25, everything should be prepped and ready. And yes, shout out to uMbhidlizi who just joined our membership program, our latest member. Thank you so much. Yeah, there will be interesting behind the scenes coming up. And thank you for buying the merch, for buying the ebook, the Cosmic Resonance pack, for buying the stones. I know there's Pelele who had like a huge ass order. Yeah, stones. And thank you so much for showing the love, Mabani, because on the post, Mabani, the bracelet. So just to explain that a little bit, so we make those from scratch. It's not a rebuying, it's not a reselling kind of situation. So so you can also get the custom made. So the catalog that we have, it's still mock-ups, but if you know what it is that you want or you want a recommendation, we can offer that for you. But please do hit us up on the WhatsApp number or on the email. So it's stonequeer420@gmail.com or stonequeerpodcast@gmail.com for the email. And the WhatsApp number, I don't know it off by heart, but I think it's 062-234-2197. Yes, I think it is. Yes, where were we? Yes, so thank you so much for showing love on that front. Let us continue supporting the work that we do, because we know with the kind of work that we do, and the things we're speaking about, and basically is frowned upon by the system, right? So thank you so much for the coffee buying, for super thanksing, for joining membership. So much. I really do appreciate that. And and the products of our hands. So so much for showing love on that front, and for the beautiful words that you guys give us. It's Kiki Podcaster, yes. But yeah, we're gonna continue with our set season lady theme that are affecting set season. So I thought we're gonna continue with our stone here. I thought I'd have my bloodstone nearby as well. I don't. I have my favorite. This is my favorite ever. This queen right here. But I don't. But yeah, I have a whole lot of stones. I got new giant stones today. But anyway, mind. Yes, they are mind. So anyway, let us get into today's set season episode. We were supposed to start with the Hematite stone, but we're gonna do that next week. I just hit 420 here. Oh yeah. But I wanted to speak about the work that we had started, the work that I said we need to do at the set season, right? And yeah, I'm really hoping that a lot of people will take this seriously, because, oh yes, first of all, condolences to Makosi Tingo, his family and loved ones. Yeah, we saw the announcement Maubani on the timeline, or the day before on the timeline. gore o hlokahetse. Yes, Makosi Tingo to catch you can, yeah, she's quite well known on these spaces. So if you just go on YouTube and just search for Makosi Tingo, you'll see the stuff that she speaks about. But condolences to those who are in deep mourning right now. But let us get into why we are here today, right? So with a lot of people I've been in communication with myself as well, Set season has provided the deliverables. That's Set season, right? So we're seeing a lot of chaos that's happening right now in the physical space. We're seeing a lot of spiritual activities that are happening in the season right now, right? And a friend of mine a couple of days ago, yeah, am I allowed to cry kumsamo? Alright, so msamo ke sekhutlwane sa gago, right? So with a pinch of salt, ask your people. Some people have ancestors who don't want to work with them, you know. But yeah, learn to have a relationship with your people, so you know, okay, my people director, so when I do this, my people take kindly to such, because yeah, there's some people, some people, but for me, it's literally that sacred space where if I want to cry, I'm gonna cry, right? And we know the new moon ilendile lona, and it's brought a lot of emotions, a lot of turmoil. But throwing in another spanner in the works, we are in retrograde, so there's 3 planets in retrograde right now, né? And we're gonna speak on those planets today, okay? When we were making the call from the Anpu season, right? Actually from Nomkubulan was like a little warm-up, and then Anpu season, please go within, Vuma Ugufa, right? And those who did the work, I think Baboni, the work that was done. And then Sekhmet season encouraged again, okay, right now, wafetla, like do the spiritual stuff right now, right? And if you missed like all those 3 opportunities, please, I'm begging you, like just, even if it's just one thing that you're working on, got the Set season, please let us do the work, got Set season. Do you see the chaos that's going on around us, right? But remember we spoke, okay, Set does not necessarily mean Satani. You know, we know that with times and all these introduction of different concepts and everything, it had the association, yeah, Satan or what's this, evil and all of that, right? But gonna do a little throwback as well, because Set, before we go into, actually let's end with that one, right? Let's go into the planets that are in retrograde right now. So if you're feeling your emotions are all over, if you're feeling, oh my gosh, I don't know what's happening, if you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm rotating in one spot, usually what I would do, I usually go, okay, and like retrograde, right? So you can use, if you are privileged enough, right? So there's apps that actually do tell you, okay, constellation is so, so you can do such things, or Google's your biggest friend, okay, what is happening with the stars, or what is happening in the cosmos today, right? And if you are an astrologist, an astronomist, you know, okay, right now we're experiencing retrograde. There are 3 planets, and I know when we speak in retrograde, we're always thinking the Mercury that's in retrograde, right? Where, oh my gosh, my love life, oh my gosh, I got left by a train, oh my gosh, I tried signing a deal and it was turned down, or but 2 weeks later and they said no, undo. So, but that one is because the planet is responsible for communication, for time, for those things, right? To affect such, and also our communication and relationships also tends to be a bit strained. Got Mercury retrograde. But right now, we have Pluto, we have Saturn, we have, I hope I'm saying it that correctly. We have Saturn, we have Neptune. All right, so I'm going to touch a little bit on what each planet governs, or what each planet is responsible for, why you're feeling how you're feeling right now. So, anyway, so I said the 3 planets that are in retrograde right now, Pluto, Saturn, and Neptune. All right, so we're gonna go into what each planet governs, what each planet is responsible for. So when we started our season, Set, we spoke extensively the planet Saturn, right? And in the ebook as well, we touch a little bit on the planet Saturn, right? And then we said that this planet is responsible for the discipline, for the structure, for the tenacity, for the bouncing back that you're doing. What else is Saturn responsible for? But such powerful concepts, the grounding element that you need right now. So remember, it's a root chakra. I know I didn't finish it the last episode, but I'm hopefully going to be able to touch on it a little bit now, because let's get a brain again. Yes, so that is what Saturn is responsible for. And then we go into Pluto. So what is Pluto responsible for? So I'm just going to read so I don't forget anything, so I don't leave anything out. But Pluto is highly in resonance with the season Erling Koyona right now, right? The happenings that are happening right now. So Pluto assists us now in the rebirth, in the transformation, in the changes that needs to happen. So this destruction for things that no longer are working for our higher good, Pluto is responsible for those ones. Pluto is also responsible for our psychological depths of our consciousness. Pluto is also responsible for our power, the control, the sexuality as well. And it's time now. Pluto is calling upon us to make decisions in terms of that, in terms of what the addictions that we have, the things that we are battling letting go of, right? So that's why go serious now, go serious ka season ena ya set, because now it's in alignment to that. And I said, if you missed the 3 opportunities, unomkhubulwane, Anpu specifically, segmenti more specifically, please don't miss out. Set season, please do the shadow work. Please do the shadow work the season in, because now these things that are anchoring you in the same place where you feel like I'm rotating, I've been stuck. So that's you being unstuck, is you being able to work with the energy that is prevalent right now. And then the third planet that's in retrograde right now is the Neptune planet. What is Neptune responsible for? So Neptune is a more community planet, right? More collective consciousness, collective shaking of the status quo. What are we seeing right now that is happening in media, right? We are seeing like how the exposés are happening. We are seeing how things are shifting. We are seeing when people are saying we are questioning whatever it is that is happening. We're wanting universal truth right now, and it's happening now because the season in set, right? So those are the planets that are not on the regular path, but are going now they're moving backwards. So that's what retrograde basically means. So please, I would like the common themes are all these planets here, right? Questioning and being rooted in your truths, whether it's your control, the control that you have upon yourself, delving into what it is that you're addicted to, what it is that is harboring you, that is it's not harboring, that is preventing you from reaching that higher self that you say you want, right? And not this high, but the betterness that you want for yourself. What is grounding you? What are the things that are grounding you? What are the things that are anchoring you at this present moment? What are the toxic things that you need to let go of, right? And in retrograde, funny enough, like crazy themes happen. And I think in my world, it's always a very common theme, where the past will always beckon, where I know I need to address certain things. I need to know, okay, is it a time for me to look into my patterns? And I think it's one of my favorite things about scripting, one of my favorite things about being in a state of higher consciousness, or okay, I'm aware, or okay, things are sort of repeating. What are the patterns that I need to heal from? Because if something is a pattern, it's literally a message, just like when you're getting a reoccurring dream, there is some deeper message or deeper communication that is happening on that front. So such things, if you're seeing some things that are reoccurring, and I know we listen better whenever we're speaking about stuff that affects anti-relationships, right? So check the patterns that you have. Check the patterns that you keep gravitating towards. If you're dating different people in the same person, question that, And back to my friend was asking, gee, I feel like crying, but I was told that I don't cry come Sam. It's your sacred place. Do whatever it is that you want to do. With a pinch of salt, right? Yeah, everybody has their own guides and everything else. Have a relationship so you know how your people work, right? So I know on Sunday I had a good cry. komsamo, you know, where I was like, oh my gosh. But it's part of the work. It's part of the purging work that we're doing now. And if you're there with us, and I don't know if this was part of the recordings that happened, but if you're there with us, our winter solstice event, Nkulu ubuile gore, please, right now, got the set season, right? Please cleanse, purge, release, cleanse, purge, release, cleanse, purge, release. I hope that this rings to you guys tomorrow. Le hopola tempo, le frequency enane. Cleanse, purge, release, cleanse, purge, release, cleanse, purge, release, cleanse, purge, release. Please, this is the season now where we need to stop looping in the same patterns, right? So whenever you're seeing yourself, or yo, even my finances, the rotates are in the same place. This is the root work that needs to be happening right now. Now, I want to touch on root chakra a little bit before Kelebala as well. So root chakra, what is the root chakra responsible for? So root chakra, that is the one at the bottom, right? The one represented by the red. And I spoke extensively about, okay, let's say to responsible for the knees areas, responsible for the grounding that we need. And I said, okay, to not be confused with the concept, gap, right? Where gap is the grounder, the stabilizer, and whatnot. But right now, it is those things that you're going to question that live in your root chakra, because these are the things that are embedded either usually in childhood, right? Hence, we're doing the inner child healing and whatnot. So these are the things that form your core, you know, like when somebody would say, yeah, but I'm not racist, I'm not sexist. But you hear like ka speech sabona hora motho ona also, but it's stuff that are subconsciously embedded into your being when you are young, right? And root chakra is also responsible for security right now, you know. So that is why also a lot of we spoke Horika season I said you're gonna also, this is a time now to give yourself financial rescuing, right? You're gonna look at your finances. The energy yes set allows us also to be able to resolve financial issues that we currently have. And like I always say, that the system always knows, it's just us who never know hore. Okay, the Torita Majwang, SARS season inning, the tax return mo South Africa dining. Sorry, diaspora people, I don't know when your tax return seasons are, but for us, it's now in the hibernation period, right? So there's a lot of money and financial themes and financial strain things that need to be resolved season in, or it's a time for you to resolve. So remember, it's also a rebirth, and Pluto comes in as well and says no questioning the time for rebirth, renewal, transformation, and all of that. And we're carrying this now from the Anpu season, right? And if we let's not look back, let's not throw it back a little bit, but those are the things that you're gonna be working on, you know, the truth to yourself, you know, including Pluto is also responsible for sexuality as well. So things like that, you know. I know a lot of talk is happening right now. The fathers, the mothers, this gen and that gen and whatnot. So right now, I think question yourself, what's the truth about yourself? You know, if you're recognizing, okay, I'm operating in my toxic femininity here, you know, question those things, resolve those things in this period now. And then I thought we were gonna do an episode, shadow work, because like I'm saying, the conversations that I'm having with the people in who have contacts to me, I'm seeing a lot of reoccurring themes, and I think that's how you said I mustn't call it Gogo. She was asking about shadow work. So I think now it's time that we do an actual episode. And I'm going to try and make it easy and not too intense, but easy enough for us to do, because those who got the Cosmic Resonance box, you know, we included a scripting tool in that one, right? And it is to encourage you guys to be writing right now, right? And then, what else did I want? Yes, Pluto is something I actually want to read. Pluto. So Pluto also calls us to question the psychological depths of our consciousness. And remember when we spoke about the trees and the things that align us with the season in we said the stone here, the specific stone itself here, helps us now when we're doing these astral travel, astral projections, astral work in the season in, all right? And then interestingly enough, the next season the season Yama'at, right? And then with the season Yama'at, the stone thing, if you are familiar with stone, is that the favorite one, the purple stone. What's it called again? I cannot think, and this is what happened the last time. You know why? Because lapis lazuli lives here in my head. I think lapis lazuli is such a sexy stone to say. But the amethyst, Yes, amethyst stone. Amethyst stone is following the season, because now we're going to be continuing now with living in the realm, yeah, the cosmic, yeah, the astral, right? Now we are, oh, and I said the stone you protector when you're doing that kind of work, right? Because right now it's also open portal, open season for also the low vibrating energies and entities right now. So we need to do that work, the inner work, the looking into self work. Right now, read okay, those who have the ebook, they explained explained extensively. Okay, said season now a this I started imagine now we literally we are working, we're doing spirit work at this time, right? And I like what Kokule Fencer says most of the time, spiritual or spirituality means what? It means these are rituals of the spirit that we need to do. And I'm hoping on Sunday we're gonna have a very dope live session, but we're gonna announce it. Yeah, I'm trying to get like probably 4 people on the live, right? More, yeah, knowledgeable healers in the season, because yeah, as well, as we're seeing like the political space also unfolding. But I think maybe we'll also do a Just Chilled live in honor of Zandi. Maybe we'll do it on Saturday. I'm not too sure what my schedule is like. Schedule anything or something. So we can do a catch up. I know we said we're gonna do a catch up this week. We didn't manage to do a catch up, but yeah, I was busy involved with government institutions these past few days. But yeah, do a little catch up just to marry what is happening now in real world. Well, yeah, in South Africa, in Africa, in the continent of Africa, and the season. Like why am I saying that the season is influencing the things that are happening, or things are being revealed? Guy, you're another season in, right? And yeah, so but that one we know now, intense this year. So it's the infinity of the year, it's the 8 in the year, it's the, you know, it's truths are being revealed, like I always say right now, right? But Neptune now comes in and says, we are shaking the status quo. We are questioning a whole lot of things that have been happening, that are happening. But my biggest cry, though, before we get to Saturday episode or Sunday episode, whatever it is yeah, the healers, guys. Yo, can we get our house in order? Like, can we please get our house in order? That's my one cry. But I appreciate it, the people that are here as well. You know, as much as most of you guys are in denial, no, I'm not a healer and whatnot. But by virtue of you being here, right, live vibrator high, to Socho Vito, to that. Shout out, Makosi Togozani, to that live vibrator quite high. And I cannot wait until you also are able to marry yourself to yourself, or recognize who you are, you know. So I know like a lot of people that are here because, like I'm saying, like will always attract like, right? So by virtue of you being here means that you are in frequency with what it is that we're doing here. That's why I get subscribing already, right? Because you are in frequency with what it is we are doing here. You are hearing the call, we need to get our house in order, right? And you don't need to be a healer by title or whatever it is. But those who do have titles, you know, those who still are operating in the government sectors, those who are still operating and you know, it's like, especially now, cassette season, can we learn to put our egos aside? Because we need to get to a point where like our spirit rituals collectively, you know, we missed out on, we are so disconnected from who we are as a people that most of us we miss the rituals that we need as a melanated person, you know, from a 0 to 7, from 7 to 14, 14 to, a lot of us missed out on that. And the custodians, unfortunately, right now, ke bona batho ba kosha abangoma or bathini abalaphi bendabuko ba alafi, you know, it's in our hands. But what are we doing, you know? And like I always say that baba banali 33 degrees of knowledge, they know these things, hence by suppressor in a certain way. I was saying to my kukule fence this rising khore, you know, it's actually so sad that even like Lee Witchcraft Act itself is still in effect if you are aware, you know, as much as only constitution anything, but that one azanya uplift or cancel or anything like that. So these people do know, and if we are fighting amongst ourselves, it is literally us playing into their hands again. Okay, anyway, back to today's episode. So yeah, so we touched on our planets, I get it, and now we need to honor ourselves, to honor our highest truths, to now use those things that are hurting us or things that we want to face about ourselves. I urge you right now, please get naked with yourself. Get very naked with yourself. If you need a mirror, get a mirror. You're not now gonna be masking things by affirming things out of things, right? You need to go sit or write or script. So we'll do your shadow work episode. Hopefully, what's about king? I get to be but yeah. But yes, I do owe an episode, but yeah, I want to just get into proper alignment for that, right? With no tears or anything like that, where we get to indulge in the shadow work that I'm saying. Please don't let set season Lona, it's amaye, also it is your shadow work, so that my art season Lona, even a little bit easier when things get reordered again, right? So we don't pile up on the stuff that we didn't deal with. You know, how many times have you been looping in the same patterns and circles and all of that, right? Are you not tired of being sad? Are you not tired of anyway, so we need to do these things, right? Even when you're having a good day. But if you started with the work already, you know, your shadow work and your scripting work and your inner child healing work, please don't stop, especially on those very, very hard days. Please do continue, because on the other side, it's super amazing. It really is. If you're still struggling, the easiest method or exercise to do is gratitude work. You know, whether why time when self or okay, the 3 gratitude things today, things I'm grateful for. You know, even if they feel stupid to you, but just learn to be able to sit with yourself, center yourself, and then think, okay, this thing is stupid, but I'm grateful that I have a roof over my head, even though my house is cold, or my house I know a ceiling, or like little things. You know, I'm grateful that I am able to have data to contact a mang, like little things. So, but little things build up to big things. But please just hang on in there. If you need to cry samo, please do cry samo. Try not to say a little bit, but you can join your people. You can join your people who I'm not pleased with you guys, gang. But please just also, even if you maybe don't have anything to say, just sit and hold your stones. If you have to, hold your stones in your different hands and just sit and just listen to yourself, because we run away from ourselves a lot, right? So these are the themes that set season. We went through we spoke ka fire energy last week, ne? Yeah. Oh, the color rate symbolism. Yeah, the color rate and spirituality, and in relation to Seth, to the deity Seth. And then in closing off, I hope I covered everything else, right? So it is the new moon that's happening. It is the planets that are in retrograde that are happening. It is the season Seth. Purge? Oh, cleanse, purge, and release. Cleanse, purge, and release. Yes, I hope. Please. So yeah, even if like physical purgings that you're doing, but please do get to a point where you sitting and being honest with yourself. Or okay, this is my contribution to this part. This is what I did. How did this make me feel? Okay, but okay, it's shadow working now. Shadow working, but please be in resonance with what the season is presenting to us. It is a difficult season, like I said, harikena, but it's a very necessary season. It's a season that's gonna those painful things and those hurtful things and those hard things and those things that we don't know how to handle. This is we're using the energy of Seth to elevate to our higher selves, right? Marcos. Then just fun fact on Seth, so that it's not an old gloomy episode. So Seth, yes. So this reminds me of an episode. I'm not sure if you guys are new in the space or if you're familiar with Gogo Rutendo. That woman, yeah. So anyway, so there's one episode when I was still part of this other place I used to be there. We had I think it was a Conscious Friday. I think nearly Conscious Fridays or one of the Sundays, right, when it was still lockdown. Mara ya rona aretsebe hore molao o reng. So we still managed to host these sessions, right? But yeah, we never as media people, right? Because we needed these episodes out. So Gogo Rutendo touched on a very, very beautiful Oh yeah, ke anniversary thing now. Yes, and can I call everybody out? You guys didn't keri a solar return and that credo ika June. It's July, not June. But I remember he was on the cusp of Seth today, right? So it's the good Set labor, right? No, so not Seth and Sechmet. Yeah, I'll also ask the Moya rights for how can do I listen correct there. Yeah, but I do remember, and I know why I said that day, right? Yeah, because of also another person I'm familiar with who's born on that day. But yeah, now that I remember, they actually don't share the exact day, but it's one after the other. But anyway, so Gogo Rutendo was touching on the principle Ena Yaset, right? And this is where I got the appreciation Yaset. So Seth, like I said, we are demystifying this whole evil, and he's so evil, and my gosh, anti-progress and everything else. But Seth used to be quite a benevolent character, was a benevolent god or deity or energy, right? So Seth was also had the power of love spells. Seth was used in love spells, so other people can maybe look at it in a negative manner, but also because remember Seth is also the protector while the solar bark yara that's skepe, right, the transitions and transports the sun from the beginning of the day and then busigo halilo seta in Jonalanga, right? So Seth also was used in Seth was also quite a shapeshifter, and you would see the representation here said, because in other pictures that said it's either a mixture of all these totems or all these animal heads. And we spoke, remember when we touched on the animals that are lying leather season here said, I know we said we're gonna do a whole episode on that one. I think it will include it will be our final. We have two more. I think we have 2 more Tuesdays, ne? Yeah, for 2 more Tuesdays, then we'll do that episode Seth. And then so Seth was used in love spells, and Seth was used in shape shifting. Seth was also one that will protect protect my art, basically. That is what Seth is still doing to this today, right? Hore. This god of chaos, or this chaos that he brings and the corruption that are part of his principle and functionality, is to uphold, to make sure that art is upheld. So Seth was not this crazy character, hence also the color red is also, we touched on it last week. Also represents vitality greatest energy, love, right? But it was used the last spells. That's what I wanted to say. Seth. So Seth was or is a benevolent energy, but it's another dual effect that we get from there. And I hope you guys were able to check out Gogo Tuli's episode. I'm not too sure if she posted it already, because now I have direct access to her. But she spoke of the Yin-Yang stones that you can get. So I want to mine. I'm clear quartzing. This is like the queen. So I have Queen of Herbs. Queen of Herbs game. Man, what's the Queen of Herbs? But yeah, that's my Elu, yeah, get Queen of Herbs for me. And then this baby here, get the Queen of all stones, the clear quartz. So if you have this one, it's a nice energy balancer. So this one, I use it in my I use it extensively in my chakra balancing and Reiki, which is Reiki massages. But that is all I have for today. Please just get into resonance with self. Please get into the healing methods. Even if you don't know how to directly excrete or do shadow work, get into the practice of writing things down. Things that are written down are much better than when they stay in the head, because in the head, now there's different versions that come out and play. But even if you just take your day at a time, or okay, this is what happened to me today. And it's actually a beautiful read once you read it, like after 3 months or after a year, and you're reflecting on all of that. So get into the habit of scripting, right? So those who've got the cosmic resonance box, you have that scripter, whether you're going to use it to shadow work. Okay, please do shadow work, not weather. Please do the shadow work, Gayona. Please write. Please, even if you're writing love letters to yourself, even if you're writing love letters to the hurt part of yourself, or asking for forgiveness to your own self. Or self, I put you through so much. I put you through this. I put you through that. Self, I am sorry. Or yeah, because you're talking to your higher God in that instance. So, but thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna decided that I'm gonna share Le Coco Haematite's episode that we touched on Neptune a little bit, so you can also get a bit of understanding into Seth. I'll find the exact clip where she speaks about Seth in the clip. But Ankan Ma'at, happy today. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please do subscribe if you made it this far and you are liking what it is that we do here. I know I speak fast, but I hope you're able to pace with us to get a better understanding. Please get the ebook. Please also watch other episodes that we did previously. Yeah, I try not to talk too hotepi. I try not to talk too woke. I hope message at deliver, you know, in a simple manner, because I know it's quite, yeah, hence our space here, you know. You don't need to be, oh my gosh, I'm woke, oh my gosh, I'm impressed, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that, to be able to understand these concepts, because these are concepts that these are natural laws that we're speaking about. These are natural energies. These are things, flows and planetary placements and star placements, yeah, if you're taking planets and stars as well, that are actually affecting us. And I think I said this in the intro episode that we did, right? Okay, we're always checking sorry, I just saw a text pop by. Yeah, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm gonna happy today. You'll probably catch this late at night because that looks like a big file to be able to export. I'm gonna edit this quickly and then have it ready, but it will be ready today. And we're still on our challenge. I've been posting a video every day until at the end. But I'm gonna happy today. To those who also want to go on a psychedelic journey, please do hit me up. Yeah, we're going out of the country. Have your passport ready. Yeah, I'm gonna add.